have you ever dated anybody who didn't like the burlesque, who was like, this isn't for me, this is too titillating?
The question is, have I dated anyone who actually liked it?
Okay. Have you?
Just the one that put me in the class.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody else has a problem with it. They're like, oh, it's no big deal. And then later on, they're like, that was a big deal.
That to me is so interesting because I feel like that's what happens with, like, say, stripping or like any sort of like I show my body at night.
Yeah.
Like men are like, no, I don't have a problem with it. And then they're like, actually, I do. Have you ever worked through it? Like somebody was like, oh, I have a problem with it. And you're like, okay, we can talk about it. And
no.
Oh.
No, never. I've never had an adult conversation about it. I'm usually just like, well, this is what I'm doing. And you can go.
Ooh, baby, welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me, a podcast where me, Nicole, Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come on a piece of paper and say, babe, that's a sticker. My guest today is an international award-winning burlesque star that I found on Instagram. And then I was watching a bunch of videos and I was like, well, gotta talk to you. Get ready for the storm. It's Jessabelle Thunder!
Yay! Thanks for having me. I was curious how you found me.
Okay. I got like lost in an internet hole. I was on Instagram and I found this white lady at first. She's in New York and she does Broadway dance, which is like, I guess like chorus dancing from Broadway shows. And she was like, I don't want this style of dance to die. And I was like, neither do I. I don't know how to help you. And then, you know how sometimes you look at like different dancing and it shows you other dancers and then the algorithm showed me you. And I was like, ooh, a black burlesque dancer. I don't see very many black burlesque dancers. I think the algorithm, I'm not saying that they don't exist and there aren't a lot of them. I'm just saying my algorithm wasn't serving it to me.
Yes.
And then I was like, ooh, you're in LA?
Oh, I love that so much.
I was like, come on in.
I love that so much because when I got your message, I was like sitting in a rehearsal room and I saw it on my Instagram and I was like, like, how did she find me? Because I've been listening to this podcast for ages, and early days I sent an email to be like, can I be on the show? And obviously no response because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a nobody.
Did you send it to, because I had put out an email into the world, an email address, baconconsave@gmail.com. And then people have really overrun it and I can't even look at it anymore.
Oh my gosh. What is it?
It's baconconsave@gmail.com.
Oh, no. That was not it.
And, okay. I wonder what email address it was.
What's the one that you why won't you date me at
gmail.com.
where you send the stories? And I was like, let me be sneaky and send it in with the stories and maybe someone will see
That's
it.
not me, that's Mars.
Okay.
It also has been overrun with a lot of spam and guest pitches and stuff like that.
Isn't that annoying?
Yes.
It's so awful. Like on my little Bacon Can Save, because I truly genuinely was like, I don't know, maybe somebody will send me something that'll change my life and I don't want to put up a barrier. But like people sign me up for like Subaru fucking alerts and like people buy things and then we'll put that email address so then I'll get your delivery alerts. It's awful.
Just random people?
Yes. It's not nice. Wait, can you tell me, how did you get involved with burlesque? How did you find it?
It is a long story that I'm going to try to condense a little bit as much as possible. But I was dating someone and this is 2009.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a long time ago. I've been doing this for a long time. But he put me in a class because I was like, oh, I love burlesque. I want to see it everywhere. I can never see myself doing it because I'm not a theater kid. I'm not a dance person. Like I wasn't that kind of kid ever. I was just like, let me sit back and be invisible. Like I was in chorus in high school in the back, just not a soloist. And so I saw burlesque and I'm like, I would love to do this, but I could never see myself doing it. And as a surprise, he signed me up for a class in LA, like a series of classes.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was pretty shocking at first.
Do the classes still exist?
Not that school. But there are classes, just not that school particularly. But he put me in the class and then called me up on a Sunday. And he's like, okay, I'm going to take you somewhere. So be ready at this time. And I'm like, okay, cool. I hate surprises. So tell me how to prepare and what it is. He's like, I can't tell you what it is, but wear your workout clothes. And I'm like, okay, cool. Are we going hiking? Are we going to a brunch place? Like, what is it going to be? And he's like, no, I'm just not going to tell you. Just wear your stuff and just be prepared. And then we're getting ready to hang up the phone. And he goes, also bring your stripper shoes. Because I was going to pole dancing classes at that time.
Where were you going to pole classes?
In downtown LA? In downtown LA.
Like, I was like, I wonder if it's the same place I go. I go to Luscious Maven in North Hollywood?
No, I've heard of that. I was going for a short time to Beehive. Have you seen that one in Pasadena?
No.
For a minute. That's a cute one. Or
I truly found Luscious Maven and never looked for anything else.
Okay. Fair
I'm
enough.
a very loyal person. If I find one thing I like, I'm like, this.
Yeah.
This is what I'll do.
Only this. Just this one. Well, I should try that one time. I don't know.
I think you'll like it.
I can't invert. I cannot go upside down. So once I get to that level, I panic and then I stop going. It's happened multiple times.
If I can invert, you can invert.
You can invert?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I kick up. I do it the bad way.
Okay.
I just kick up.
Yeah.
And when you're upside down, it is a little scary and you're like, oh, I might die. But I always do it with the little mats. But truly, if I can invert, you can invert.
It's so hard. It's so scary. It's so hard.
Well, you need to find a teacher who's willing to like support you. Like my teacher, this very lovely lady, Veronica, she spots me and she's a very strong lady. So like I feel very like she's not going to drop me and she's not going to let me die.
Yeah.
And she said it numerous times.
Of course, you trust that. Yeah.
So I really don't think she's going to let me die. You can invert, I promise. Okay, so he was like, gather your stripper shoes.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, were you like, are we doing a pole class or something?
At this point, I was like, no, you need to tell me what the hell's going on because I cannot gather and I don't like the surprise. And then he told me on the phone, he's like, you're going to go to a class. And I said, I don't want to go. Immediately, I was like, I don't want to do this.
This isn't for me.
This isn't for me. Which, and then I went and then they had, it was intermediate class. So they were just like, oh, she can come if she can do choreography, just pick it up easily. He's like, oh yeah, she loves to dance. And I'm like, cool, great, let me try.
I will say this. This is nice that this man was like, this is something you're into. I'm going to surprise you. But like intermediate for something you've never done before, I think is a little unkind. That makes the surprise kind of shitty.
It's kind of scary, especially for someone who, like me, who wants to be in the back. And it's like a burlesque class where in my head, you got to be in the front, And I'm like, and I went into the class expecting it to be a bunch of like white ladies. Because that's everyone's interpretation, I think, of burlesque. They're like, only Dita Von Teese does it, right? Just only people look like her, but it's not true. So anyway, I went to the class and there were so many people that looked like me and then not like me in various sizes and heights. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And I made friends that I still know to this day. And 16 years later, I'm still doing it.
See, okay, I have another podcast with my best friends this year, and people always ask, like, how do you make friends? And this proves that I'm right. Take a fucking class.
Yeah.
Like, if you're interested in something, take a class. You'll meet people who like the same things you like. It's like
true.
a cheat code.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love that you saw different types of bodies and whatnot, because I feel like a lot of burlesque is a lot of different types of bodies. But I feel like the burlesque that I have seen like in person is like very, very white. Like even I was in New Orleans. Maybe I just went to the wrong burlesque show. But it was very, very white. And I was like, New Orleans is a black town.
Where did you go?
I don't remember.
Okay.
And I'm criticizing it, so I don't want to be mean because I did have a nice time.
Okay, fair enough.
I had a very nice time and I didn't want to be mean. But
I get that.
And then this boyfriend you were dating?
Yeah, at the time. Yeah.
Did he ever surprise you with anything else?
You know what? He actually gave me one of the sweetest gifts. I mean, we were done like shortly after the class, which kind of sucks because I was like, I got this newfound confidence. Bye.
Wait, that's so funny. This man was like, I'm going to gift you something. And you were like, and that gift is for me to get out of here.
I feel like basically, yes. Oh my God. I feel like the tissue's left and my eyes are like tearing up right now.
My eyes tear up too sometimes. Last time we were recording, I was just like, my makeup got all fucked up. Anyway, so
he gave me this really sweet birthday gift that I will never forget because it was gift cards, like a series of gift cards to places that I liked. And people shit on gift cards all the time. I hate it. People are like, don't give me no gift card for this. And I'm like, but I want
like
you to
a gift card.
Yeah, because you get what you want instead of giving me a gift that I'm like, I'm going to give it back or I'm going to give it to someone else. Give me a gift card to like places I go frequently.
Yes.
So that's
and then
what
I could pick out whatever I want.
I feel like it's impersonal, but also personal. Like the fact that it's some place that I go to frequently and he remembered that. It was like, oh, it was like one gift card a day up until my birthday.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was super cute. I was like, oh, that's sweet.
The only thing about gift cards that I simply don't like is I forget that I have them.
Oh, yeah.
I did a show and whatever the not production, what is it? Promoter. The promoters of the show gave me Shell gift cards for gas. And that's a great gift.
Yeah.
But I never remember to put them in my wallet. So every time I leave my room, I'm like, bring those Shell gift cards with you. And then I leave the house and then I'm like, oh, I need gas. And I'm like, I wish I had those gift cards. So I'm in a vicious cycle of not using these gift cards.
But I also feel like that happens to me sometimes. I'll put them away and then I forget about them. But then the best part is when you find them and you're like, surprise, yes, I have money. Oh my God. That's
what happened with, I have a Starbucks gift card.
Yeah.
I have to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because I ordered a Trenta cold brew with 4 shots of espresso, but the cold brew wasn't working, so they had to give me regular coffee. So then they refunded me part of the money on a gift card. So I think I have $4 to Starbucks.
That is a lot of shots and caffeine.
I know. Whenever I order it, I go, take me to the moon and kill me. And then we all have a great big laugh.
My stomach would be very upset.
Ugh, I love caffeine.
I do too, but that, a Trenta?
Yes.
Damn. 4 shots.
Yes.
Wow.
Get me going. I could also drink it and go to sleep. My body is sick.
Same. I drink Celsius to keep me awake and I
Celsius.
yawn repeatedly after. Those things are so good. The vibes.
They're very, very good. I love them. So have you ever dated anybody who didn't like the burlesque, who was like, this isn't for me. This is too titillating.
The question is, have I dated anyone who actually liked it?
Okay. Have you?
Just the one that put me in the class.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody else has a problem with it. They're like, oh, it's no big deal. And then later on, they're like, that was a big deal.
That to me is so interesting because I feel like that's what happens with like, say, stripping or like any sort of like, I show my body at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like then they're like, no, I don't have a problem with it. And then they're like, actually, I do. Have you ever worked through it? Like somebody was like, oh, I have a problem with it. And you're like, okay, we can talk about it. And
no.
Oh.
No, never. I've never had an adult conversation about it. I'm usually just like, well, this is what I'm doing and you can go.
Fair.
I mean, I haven't said that. I've been like, no, please stay. We'll work it out. And they're like, okay, we'll try. But then they hate it still. It's just it's because they're insecure. I feel like that's a lot of it. And I had one guy, and we're friends to this day, so I'm not trying to shit talk him. Can I say I said shit like 3 times?
I think I've said fuck a bunch.
Okay, good. I'm always like, is that allowed?
Say whatever you want,
okay.
as long as it's not like really bad.
Oh, it's really bad.
Something xenophobic or like racist.
Oh yeah,
or like really awful.
Oh yeah, like
if you had a Kanye meltdown and started talking about like how much you like Hitler, I'd be like, well, I don't think we can air that. I think that might be bad.
Out of the studio is what I would hope.
You can curse all you want,
but I don't want to shit talk him. But when we were seeing each other, he was very much like, well, if I'm at a show of yours and someone says something I don't like it's gonna make me uncomfortable. And I was like, well, you can walk away or you can say something back and be like, that's my girl. I don't know. Like, there's options. He was worried about people saying stuff to him like during a show. I don't know. It's really weird.
That is strange because I'm like, what is someone possibly going to say that's going to make him uncomfortable? Like,
I don't know.
Like, wow, she's hot.
Yeah, right.
Would
you be like,
she's not hot. She's my uggo. Yeah. Like, that's what? What are we doing?
She's so mid. She's mid.
I don't like her. What? Why do you like her more than I like her? I'm dating her.
Exactly.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he was worried they'd be like, oh my God, she shouldn't be on that stage. She's terrible. But then you
go, that's my girlfriend. No,
Yeah.
she's good. I like her.
Yeah, like shut up and then walk away. That's what I would do, but whatever. But yeah, I've had more people I've dated that don't like it than do like it. But I like to take people to a show that I'm in or like just go to a show together to see what their vibe is.
Interesting.
Because some people are like, you should just keep it a secret and wait and reveal it. But it's like, it's a huge part of my life. So
yeah,
they got to know up front. And I need to know what their vibe is up front.
Do you tell them on like the first date or?
I usually do. Yeah, I usually do. And it's funny. I had someone who I found on Hinge that I went on a date with. And we were talking. We went on like a whole day date. It was so fun. And then at night we're eating food at a restaurant. And I brought up Burlesque, I think, like, because I was like, let me hold off and not say anything. I brought it up later, and he was like, oh, yeah, you do a storm act to AC/DC, Thunderstruck. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I used to follow you like a long time ago. And then I unfollowed a bunch of people. And so I was like, so the whole time I think you knew who I was. And now you're trying to pretend like you didn't. That's kind of weird. I mean, we're still friends occasionally, but
that is weird.
Yeah, I was kind of like, huh, interesting. Did you know this whole time?
That is, okay, that's a weird thing where I have gone back and forth with on this podcast where I'm like, tell me up front you know who I am. Tell me on the first date. Or I'm like, don't be weird. Wait and be cool about it.
Yeah.
And I think it really comes down to like vibes.
Yeah.
Like, what are your vibes? If you're chill, I think it's like, if it's the right person, it doesn't matter when they reveal that they like knew you. But I do think it's weird to be like, oh, I know all these specific things about you. Well, it's because I used to follow you and then I unfollowed you and did a But it's like, you could very casually be like, oh yeah, I do know you do burlesque. Hope that's not weird.
Yeah.
I've like seen you on Instagram.
Yeah.
You don't have to be weird about it.
Not at all. Because then I'm sat there and my whole brain is like spinning. Like, what do they know? What have they seen? Do they like it? Do they not like it? Is this like, I don't know. You know, your brain just kind of spins. My brain spins.
My brain spins too. My current partner, it's funny to go current. We're fine. But I think it was like our third date. I was like, I don't think I ever told you what I do. And he was like, oh, I do. I know what you do. I know. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, I don't know. You just were pretty forthcoming about talking about stuff. And I didn't want to make it weird and like ask invasive questions.
Yeah.
And he's like, I figured you would just tell me what I needed to know. And I was like, you chill as hell.
Like, this is different and exciting.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
What's one of the worst dates you've been on?
Oh my God. Okay. Whew. I'm going to try to condense it because someone asked me this question not too long ago and I was like, I haven't been on that many terrible dates. And then like hours into the outing we had, I was like, oh fuck. No, I know one. I got one. I got a good one. Okay. I mean, it's not that great. I don't want to hype it up too much. But anyway.
No, hype yourself up. It's going to be the best story that y'all have ever heard. I can't fucking wait.
The best bad date story ever. So I was in the UK on Hinge, found this guy. His picture was like half of his face, right? First red flag. Second red flag, he said he was a DJ and a poet.
Oh my God, this is very like Phantom of the Opera. I love it. This is modern day Phantom.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? Why not just give it a go? I'm just trying to like put myself out there. So we went to Alexandra Palace, like up on a hill. It's a giant, massive park. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I haven't.
Huge. So he took the bus. No, I took the bus. He drove. Anyway, that's part of the story. So we're walking around this park for hours and hours, like getting like far away from the car and the bus stops. And he's barely talking. So I'm like, okay, I'm having to pull so much out of him. So finally I go, you know, we have this topic of like, we're on a date. So many people like stop talking to people after they know one thing about them that doesn't fit their other vibe, you know? And he's like, well, you know, I think that people should just get past those things and like still work it out. And I'm like, okay. Now he's chatting, right? So he's a white Irish guy. That's part of it. Okay, yeah. So we're talking. He's talking a mile a minute, and he's just like, I went on this date with a girl from Florida. She was a black girl, and I go, okay, noted, mental note made. He goes, she was actually like a Trump supporter. And I'm like, okay, also mental note made. And he's like, but we still slept together and she was all over me. And he didn't look like someone who anyone would be all over, first of all.
Oh, no.
I don't follow him. We don't follow each other. I can talk shit about him.
Yeah, who cares?
So that happened. Then he goes, oh, yeah, then I went with the other girl, another black girl. And I go, oh, okay. This is like a thing. This is a thing, right? So then he's like, we came to this park before on a date. So I'm like, oh, you've been to this park with another black girl. Okay, cool. And so anyway, end of the story, kind of, sort of. He goes, we walked to my car and I offered to give her a ride back to her home. And we're sitting in the car and she asked me randomly, have you ever said the N-word before? Listening when you're rapping or singing music. And he paused and I go, oh no, he hesitated. I was like, what is his answer gonna be? And he's like, well, of course I say it because the artist puts it in the song, so I'm gonna say it. And I was like, oh God, okay. Like, at this point, I'm looking for the bus stop or a car to be like, how do I get out of here?
Take me out of here.
So the rest of the walk, because we were still walking, I kept going because I'm an idiot, first of all. But I was also in this park where I didn't know the way out. So, couldn't leave. So he persists to talk to me the rest of the time about how he was justified in using the N-word in music when when he's singing along or rapping along. And I'm like, cool. So you're telling me, a black woman from America, that you can say the N-word, and that the other girl he was trying to convince her and also convince me at the same time. And then he told me that Irish people were far more
oppressed than black people.
And I was like, oh my God, how do I get out of here? And then he texts me the next day to be like, I had a great time. Let's do it again. And I just didn't respond.
Good. Because that's actually unhinged. Truly wild. It's the artist put it in the song, so they want me to say it.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's like watching a TV show and they're like, well, somebody murdered somebody, so clearly they want me to start murdering. That's so wild. And then it's wild to be like, the Irish were more oppressed than black people. Yeah. And it's like, oh, they weren't giving loans out to Irish people? They burned down Irish Wall Street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's so wild.
I thought I was being pranked. I kind of repressed it. I pushed it in the back of my mind and forgot about it until someone did ask me, what's the worst? And I'm like, oh, right. There you go, brain. Kick into gear, bring it up. Because I was like, I'm just going to forget this ever happened. This was an experience.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The good thing about it is it happened overseas, so you can just leave it over there.
This is true.
God, that's so wild. I wonder what he's doing now.
He's probably still talking to black people,
just
convincing them
mirror,
he can use the N-word.
Practicing saying it. He's like, I'm going to say it. It's going to sound so natural. It's going to sound so good.
I thought he was gonna... It's so true. I thought he was going to say it, honestly, on the date. And I thought, if he says it, what am I going to do? Do I run?
I'm so grateful that the whites in my life have not tested me.
Yeah.
They have not said it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, because it's like, what do you do? You know?
I don't know. It's like, hey, white, you can't do that. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I once had my best friend and I, we were getting ready for a show at someone's house. It was like a private thing. And this woman who's older walks in and she's like, oh, we're all getting ready. She's like, oh, I love burlesque. I used to go to this club. She's older. In the 70s, back in the day. And we had this black guy that lived in the neighborhood and everyone loved him. And he was called N-word Jim, I think. Or some N-word something. And she didn't say N-word. She said it with the ER. Ooh. And I was doing my makeup like...
I will tell you this. This is bad. I don't mind when older people say it.
Because you're like,
because I'm like, it's of a time. I mean, I'm sure they have been told, don't say it, but it's really hard to teach. What is it? It's hard to teach an old dog something new.
Yeah, new tricks.
Oh,
yeah,
new tricks
thing.
or whatever.
So, yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know. You're old. It's in your bones. And I don't think she was saying it with hate.
No,
I think she was like, well, that's just what we called him. And it's like, oh my God. For whatever reason, that doesn't bother me.
It was so shocking. It was like I wasn't expecting it. I was just like, and I froze. And then my best friend, he froze. And we were just like, and she left. And we both were like, did she just say that? It's so
She was like the racism fairy. She appeared and she was like, I'm going to say it with a hard R. Nigga, 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 nigga. And then I'm going to leave. And it's like, oh my God.
I think that's what it was. She was
That's
the fairy.
jarring.
Yeah, it was jarring. It happens.
Real quick, we do have to take a break.
Okay.
You know that feeling when you find a piece of clothing that just works, like you always feel cute in it, it fits right, and somehow it wasn't $1 million? That's Quince. Quince nails it with luxe essentials that feel effortless and look polished. Quince has cashmere and cotton sweaters starting at just $40, washable silk tops, denim pants, classic styles that don't go out of fashion. Unlike other brands, everything is shockingly affordable. That's because Quince works directly with top artisans and cuts out the middleman, so you get the quality without the markup. I've got their Mongolian cashmere sweaters, and I swear it goes with everything. It's soft, it's chic, and it was only $50. What? I also picked up a couple of their Napa leather luggage tags. It's a small thing, but these tags make my suitcase look incredible, and honestly, my spirit just feels elevated. Elevate your fall wardrobe essentials with Quince. Go to quince.com/dateme for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/dateme to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/dateme. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. You know what's sexy? Having a clean, gorgeous website that actually works. Whether you're showing off your portfolio, launching your side hustle, or finally turning that one-day dream into a real deal business, Squarespace has the tools to help you do it all in one place. They make it super easy to book appointments, send invoices, and get paid without bouncing in between 20 different apps. You can literally run your whole business from one site and look professional doing it. And let me tell you, Squarespace has some stunning design options. They've got beautiful templates, plus this thing called Blueprint, which is basically a site builder that gets your vibe. You just answer a few questions, click a few things, and then bam, wham, you got a site that looks like you hired a whole team. So if you've got something to say, sell, or show off, put it on a website with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com/dateme for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code DATEME to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/dateme. Offer code DATEME. Claim your corner of the internet, baby. Wait, okay. So you get into burlesque. When did you start performing?
So we had a graduation show after that series of classes, and we all created an act, and the instructors helped us create the one act we did. And I did, my first act ever was to She Wants to Move by NERD.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, which was like, in my brain, right, I was like, okay, burlesque has to be Fever. What's the other one that people do? Oh my God. The other classic songs, like Summer. It's about, oh my gosh, I can't even think. It's about summer. Anyway.
Summer Girls. LFO.
LFO. No. Oh my gosh. Summertime. Is that the one? Summertime? And whatever. Anyway. Not the Sublime.
Wait.
It's like old.
I don't know songs.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm trying to help you. I simply do not know the lyrics to any song front to back.
Anyway, it was like super classic burlesque in my head. It's like what I was thinking. And then I had an instructor once that was like, I dance to whatever, hip hop, R&B. And I was like, what? And then my mind was forever changed. And so I did NERD, She Wants to Move, graduation show in 2009. And I don't remember it.
Did you like black out?
Yeah. I don't know if that happens to you as a comedian on stage.
Nope.
Like, do you have moments where you just...
I have moments now where autopilot happens. Like if I fly in, I'm on my period, the plane was late, it was hard to check into the hotel. Like, and then, you know, the Uber took a left turn when it was supposed to go right on the way to the show. And there's like a ton of stuff going on and I'm not in the mood to perform.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, these people paid and I have to give them something. So sometimes it's like an autopilot where it's like I disassociate, where I'm like, I personally want to look at a wall and not deal with anything because today was hard.
Oh no.
But I'm like, I have to do it. So it's not like a blackout. It's like I'm very conscious that I'm in front of people, but I'm just going through the motions. And
I get that.
It's wild. And
Yeah.
in a weekend, because I'll do like 5 shows a weekend when I'm doing a club, I'll like have one show that I'm like, that was good. And good means I was maybe on a little bit of autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
And then shows that are really fun. During the shows, I'll say something that surprises me.
Oh.
And then I'll start giggling. Like there was one show at the Wilbur Theater where I kept doing this bit that was making me laugh really hard. And then in turn, they were laughing because they were like, what is happening? And then I was like, I'm having a great time. And then like later I was like, wait, are you guys having a good time? That's when I know I'm like very involved, when I'm like, I'm having the best time of my life.
I love that. There's nothing that makes me laugh more probably than a comedian giggling at their own jokes. It's like infectious. I get that. But I love that you were like, I hope you all are having a great time, probably like 15 minutes in laughing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people, in interviews, I've had people be like, you laugh at, and I've talked about this a lot. They're like, you laugh at your own jokes. And I'm like, yeah, man. I left my house.
Yeah.
I hope I think this is fucking funny. Seriously. What are we doing? I'm delighted by me. I could have fun all by myself.
Who doesn't think their jokes are funny?
I mean, I think people think their jokes are funny, but a lot of people like when they do deadpan or like detached irony, and you're like, that's not my style.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is silly. I'm being silly. I wore a burlesque outfit for the opening of my special on Netflix, BBW. It's a little hamburger outfit that I found from this lady. I think she's in New Zealand.
Yes.
And she makes it's Stellar Apparel. Or I wish I could remember what it was called.
I love that.
But yeah, she like asked for my measurement. She made it to measure. And then there was like little nipple things, like little lettuce nipple coverings.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I simply can't go that far.
The pasties.
Yes.
Lettuce pasties.
Yes.
I feel like I see a burlesque act brewing in your future.
No, I don't find myself inherently sexy. And I know burlesque doesn't have to be sexy.
Yeah.
I know it can be silly. But like, for whatever reason, I don't know. I just don't see it for myself. It's the same thing with pole dancing. Like, I'll never do it genuinely. Like, I would never. Like, I just don't find myself sexy. And I don't think I have anything that people want to see.
That's not true. That's not true. I think you have everything everybody wants to see. And I feel like I still, to this day, I mean, I'm sat here in like makeup and a wig and a leopard print, which makes you feel like I think I'm sexy. Mm-hmm. But day to day, I don't feel that. And so like, I feel like burlesque helps me like build it. Do you know, does that make sense? Like, I get on stage and I'm like, here goes nothing.
What do you do to like prepare?
Gosh, that's a big question. I guess leading up to it, like weeks, days, what have you, I'm practicing in my head, in my car, because I sit in traffic 24/7. So some of my practice happens while I'm in the car. And people probably look over and they're like, why is she twitching and peeling a fake glove off of her hand?
That's really funny to just be driving around being like,
It happens. It does happen. It does happen sometimes, especially at stoplights. And I'm just like, shoulder twitches. I'm sure people think it's
they're
wild.
Like, you're dancing to the music. Sometimes when I drive, a real treat will happen where I'll think of a punchline to a joke that I've either never thought of before or have been working on. And I'll be in my car and I'll like throw my head back and laugh so hard. And then I have to like scramble to get my phone and then like try to write it down before it leaves my head.
Oh, wow. Is that the process?
No, it happens every so often. No, my process is bad. Most people write jokes. I like think of something. I'll be like, this? And then before a show, I'll do like a show in LA. And backstage, I'll be like, hey, y'all think this is funny? And if they go, yes, I go, all right, I'm going to try it. And then sometimes somebody will be nice and be like, oh, I'll watch you. Oh. And then give you some tags.
Yeah. I love that. I did Stamptown. Have you seen Stamptown?
No, what's that?
Oh, my God. It is unhinged. It happens at the Elysian Theater, which is funny because I saw you live there and I had no idea that theater existed in the city.
I mean, it is right off the highway, tucked away, and you're like, what?
It really is. But I did Stamptown there, and Zach Zucker is like the host and the big comedian there. It's undescribable how wild that show is. People are like, it's a chaotic fever dream. And I'm like, that's funny. And then I did it and I was like,
and you're like,
no,
this is a chaotic fever dream.
Very much that. But he does a similar thing, like before the show. He's like, is this funny? Is this work? And everyone's like, yeah, that works. Not all his jokes. I don't want to spill his tea, I'm sure. But like before the show, he's just like, let's test this one out. And it's really interesting to see that process.
Well, because it's like I'm home alone and I can say whatever I want to my dog Clyde and he's just going to look at me. And then he's never gonna tell me what's actually funny because he doesn't fucking know. He doesn't leave the house often enough.
He doesn't get the people experience.
No, he doesn't because he bites and then I get sued.
Oh no!
Have I talked about this on the podcast?
I don't think you've admitted it on the show before.
Oh no!
Yeah, my dog doesn't get to go anywhere because he bit a server at a stand-up club that I was doing shows at over the weekend, and they didn't tell me it happened the day it happened. And I've been back since. There's no bad blood, which is very, very kind and nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he bit a server because I had asked a friend to watch him. She wasn't watching him. And then he bit her, and then I had to go through my insurance because I guess if you have like homeowners insurance or like rental insurance, your dog is under that because it's in the house, I guess.
Okay.
So, State Farm handled it.
Those commercials, they get you.
They did. They're very kind. State Farm was on my side. I don't know what their slogan is.
That might be it, yeah.
We are, no, that's farmers.
Dun, 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 dun.
But they helped, and now he doesn't get to go fucking anywhere.
Oh no, he's on like permanent timeout.
Kind of. And I saw a pet psychic, and I was like, can you ask him why he keeps biting people? And she was like, well, he doesn't want anybody in his space. And I was like, okay. And she said that he thinks people are rude. And then this woman said to me that my dog would prefer for people to not come in my place, to stay outside and for me to entertain them outside. And I was like, are you kidding? You 12-pound little animal? You don't want people in the house?
Oh
what are you
gosh.
talking about? Then she said, he's heard me talk about the beach a bunch and he wants to go to the beach. And I was like, he just heard about the beach? And then she said, I don't know what this is, but he really wants eggs.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? So this dog he don't want people in the house. He wants to go to the beach and he wants to eat eggs.
And he also thinks people are rude,
And
which
he
is
thinks people
not
are rude.
wrong sometimes.
I mean, he's not wrong, but like, this isn't your house. And if somebody comes in, you don't just bite them.
This is true.
Let's not be crazy.
Yeah.
Also, that weekend of shows, my friend who was supposed to be watching him wasn't watching him. And I guess he bit the server and then ran. He figured out where the stage was. I don't know how he did that. But it wasn't super hard. And then he ran out on stage and I was like doing my clothes and I was like, that's my dog. Wait, that's my dog.
Oh no, I'm
it was
sorry
wild.
he bit the server. Maybe he wanted eggs. And
Maybe,
they didn't have it.
But guess what? It's a comedy club, sir. We got to go to a brunch spot if you fucking want eggs.
I can't believe he wants eggs.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. That is, and the beach. Like, how do
Beach
they
and
know?
eggs.
How does the psychic?
I don't know.
Whatever. It's their process, I guess.
Okay, we'll go back to burlesque in a second, but I'm obsessed with this pet psychic. And this pet psychic said that my friend's dog was wondering why so many people come into their house. And she said the dog is wondering if there's some sort of e-commerce in the house. And my friend was like, so my dog doesn't understand that it has to go to the bathroom outside all the time, but understands e-commerce. And I was like, don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin the mystery of a pet psychic.
Oh my gosh, what? How was the psychic curious about e-commerce?
Maybe. She was like, I have questions about e-commerce and shopping and whatnot. Wait, how did you develop your burlesque act? Because you don't have a character per se.
I don't have a character. I always tell people that my burlesque persona on stage is like who I am inside that I rarely let come out, that I'm working on getting out more and more. Like
a Sasha Fierce, if you will.
Yes.
But okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like that comparison. I am Sasha Fierce. I
wish.
wish.
Sasha Fierce.
We all have a little Sasha Fierce in us. Yeah, Jessabelle Thunder is not quite a character. It's just me deep down. But the name kind of came from like my sister was helping me figure it out. J Thunder was a nickname I had from friends. Don't know why. The story they tell me is that, because they're stupid, is this guy friends right?
Mhm.
It's noted. They told me that they were playing Ready to Rumble video game.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably almost a little bit racist, maybe. I don't know.
I don't
God
know
bless
this
them.
video game.
Yeah, I don't know, but there's one black character in the game.
Okay.
His name is Afro Thunder.
Okay.
So they thought, oh, it's funny, like J Thunder. And that just stuck for some reason. I don't know.
Afro Thunder, Ready to Rumble. What were the other characters'
I
names?
don't know. I have no idea. But
Okay.
J Thunder came from a video game, a character called Afro Thunder. And so J Thunder has been a nickname I've had for years because of them. Yeah, and it's weird. It's a weird story.
I like it.
Whatever.
I think it's fun. Wait, what are like the different... Wait, I do know the different styles of burlesque because it's here.
Ooh, the notes.
So there's super classic.
Mm-hmm.
There's cheesecake.
Okay.
Do you know cheesecake?
Cheesecake is like very pin-up-y, kind of strutting around and posing.
Oh, like
those
Betty Boop?
people, yeah, like those people always have perfect pictures when they come back from shows.
Mm-hmm.
My pictures are always wild. Like my wonky, like my eyes are, I look drunk. I look crazy. I look, my pictures are, because my hair's like in my face.
Mhm.
It's just, but cheesecake is very like, I'm cute and I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a vibe.
There's also... Wait, what is super classic?
Super classic. It can be different from cheesecake, but it's just, I think people think like vintage vibes, right? Like 40s,
Okay.
50s, I guess. Classic nowadays could be 90s, which is really sad. I wonder what that would look like, actually.
You really just like rocked me. That is wild because like the 90s is kind of vintage.
Yeah, but it happened like yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm a 90s kid, so it blows my mind all the time when
'Cause-
people are like, vintage 90s. Like, no.
In Back to the Future, how many years does he go back?
Oh, 40? 30? No. I don't know. A lot.
Mars is typing so fast.
I know, yes.
She's on the
Tell us,
case.
please. Tell us, please.
Mars is on the case.
He's accidentally sent 30 years into the past.
Okay. Damn.
So yeah, the 90s is, oh my God, the 90s is like 30 years from now. So if Back to the Future was set now, he'd be going to a 90s fucking cafe, which is gonna be Chili's because they have a 90s margarita right now that's pretty good.
What is a 90s?
It's called a Radical Rita. You better believe it's color changing. It's just pink and blue, and if you stir it up, it turns purple. And that's not color changing, that's just color theory. But I had a nice time at Chili's.
Oh my God, that's amazing. They're having a comeback. Is
They
that
are.
Chili's or
You
Red
gotta
Robin?
go. The Chili's in Encino was popping. There was a fucking wait.
Oh.
We waited like 30 fucking minutes.
Chili's has the bottomless tortilla chips? No. Which one is that? I don't remember.
Yeah, if you get skillet queso, it
Okay,
comes with tortilla chips.
okay,
and I
maybe that's
believe they're
it.
bottomless.
Oh, okay.
But I
yeah.
got a sizzling fajita, and the man who brought it to me went, it was sizzling out of the kitchen. Sorry, it stopped. And I was... And I was like, I guess it's okay.
Well, re-sizzle it, please,
Yeah,
sir.
sizzle it again. Fucking figure out the sizzle, man. But it was so good. The steak was so good.
Really?
I love Chili's. Baby back ribs.
Bring that back. They still do that? Is that their theme now? Still? No.
I don't
love
know.
it. I love a good jingle.
Well, in the 90s, they had those men singing, I want my baby back,
Yeah.
baby back, baby back, Chili's. Anyway,
that was so good.
I am all over the place. I do
I
not
love
think
it.
I
I'm-
took my ADHD medicine.
Wait, I'm following though. I'm with you.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Parade and Peel.
Okay. Which is like a cheesecake classic combo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neo Burlesque.
Yes, that is like the resurgence of burlesque, which incorporated more body types, more like inclusivity, more like genres of burlesque, like nerdlesque and stuff like that. Like that's Neo. Some people would say like I'm Neo, but I don't. I think I'm a mix of all the things.
I don't
It's
know.
whatever I feel like.
I don't want to be Neo because that reminds me of The Matrix. Like with stand-up, I feel like, or not I feel like after you do jokes for a certain amount of time and then like, say you tape them for something, those jokes are dead. You don't really do them anymore. So do you do that with routines? Like, do you kill routines or you just do them?
No, I just keep doing them until people tell me to stop. I don't know. Like I used to have a Bollywood act and people were like, don't do that. And so I was like, oh, I didn't know. Back in the day, we didn't know. We weren't, we didn't think about these things, right?
I mean, I
didn't-
think so.
I love Bollywood things. So I was just like, I'm gonna do it. And people were like, don't do that. And so I said, okay. And now that's done. But every other act I do,
Yeah.
I still do from like
Mm-hmm.
the beginning days.
That's happened to me. I had a domestic violence joke and I thought it was funny. And then I did it. And then a bunch of people messaged me and they were like, it's not funny. And I was like, well, and then I have a thing where I'm like, I don't want to apologize for telling the joke because I thought it was funny in the moment.
Yeah.
But now I understand that is not funny. It's not my experience. I wrote it and it's not great. And I just won't do it anymore. That's the apology. I will retire it.
I like that. I like that kind of apology. Not just like, I'm sorry, and then it's done.
Yeah, no, it's like, I acknowledge that it's not great.
Yeah.
But at the time, I really thought it was funny.
Yeah. And at the time, other people probably thought it was hilarious too.
Yes.
But no, some people.
Some
but
people.
obviously, no.
Not the people who messaged
No,
me,
not
which
at all.
great for, like, I'm actually thankful that they did.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I'm never going out there trying to be malicious, and I'm sure your Bollywood act wasn't trying to be malicious.
Yeah. No, I was just like, I take classes, and I love this. And I love Bollywood movies. Oh my God. When I'm on a plane, it'll take 5 hours of your plane ride travel to watch a Bollywood film.
Really?
Please do it. They have everything. They have drama. They have comedies, music.
There's one on
everything.
Netflix that I want to watch, and I can't remember the name of it.
There's so many on Netflix.
Too many. Also, apparently, I don't know if this is true. Netflix is like rolling out AI fucking ads. And I'm like, why? Why are we doing AI ads?
AI ads?
I don't get, okay, what is the goal with AI? What is the goal? What is the goal with like self-automating cars? If no one's driving me around, what are they doing? If no one's doing entry-level jobs like coding and shit and the AI is doing it, what do the people do?
Well,
what's the goal?
The goal is to end humanity. We've all seen the movies. The goal is to end humanity and the robots take over. I don't know why people keep messing with AI. I mean,
either.
It can be fun, right? ChatGPT is like,
no, I don't do it. I don't understand it.
I do it every once in a while because I'm like, let me just test it and see.
Because people keep saying that they're like, it's like, it uses a bunch of water and then there's like,
oh yeah, I heard that.
AI farms in your towns or their water's all fucked up.
Oh no, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah,
but
it's not good for the environment.
No, we're also making it smarter. I think people forget. We've all seen these movies.
Yes, we're teaching it.
Forget, we're teaching it. Yeah, and we're teaching it how to be smarter and smarter. And then we're gonna all be gone. And
but what are we doing? Like, what do we do if people aren't in movies and it's all AI generated? So those actors just don't act? What do they do?
That's
if
true.
someone's not taking the order at McDonald's, what do they do? Where are we going? What is going to happen?
I know. We're all going to be like Idiocracy. Have you seen that movie?
No, I've never seen it, but I know that the costume director was like, I need ugly shoes and found Crocs.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then put Crocs in the movie and was like, nobody will wear these. And now we're all wearing Crocs. I love Crocs.
I can't get down with Crocs.
Are you kidding? They're the most comfortable shoe you'll ever slip on your damn feet. It molds to your fucking feet. I have leopard print ones that say good pussy and I got Sonic all over them, Sonic gibbets. I'm having a good time with my Crocs.
Wow.
But I guess I should watch that movie because people have talked about it a lot to me.
Yes. So in the movie, all the humans, most of them, I think, if not all, are sat in recliners that are also toilets, just eating tubs of lard. Maybe that's what's going to happen to everybody.
I don't want to live like that.
I don't either, but
I'm like, where's Tom Cruise? He loves movies. He should go to Congress to be like, stop AI from taking away the thing that matters the most to me.
Where's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't know.
He was a bot. No, he was half bot. Wait.
He was the Terminator.
Yeah.
But he became good. But then there's other Terminators who are bad.
Right. We need him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. If the AI writes the scripts, what do the people do who write scripts?
Sitting on toilet recliners.
I don't want to sit on a toilet recliner. I don't want to shit where I eat. That's disgusting.
We've all been told not to do that.
Yes, it's nasty. I'm worried. I'm so worried. What is life? What are we all going to do? Imagine they AI me and you can get whatever episode of Why Won't You Date? What will I do? This is where I'm having like an existential crisis right now. I didn't take my medicine and I'm worried about humanity. I
Change the subject.
Medicated and not worry anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Let's talk about the time that both of us broke our ankles.
Ooh, that's fun.
Is that in the notes? I wonder. I was so curious to see what the assistant was gonna say.
She has embarrassing stories from performing burlesque. She has broken her ankle performing. She got her period immediately before performing.
Oh, damn, that's a deep cut. Oh, that's a deep cut.
Ooh, that's great, Lindsay.
Well done.
Wait,
well
how
done.
did you break your ankle?
Performing. Yeah.
Was
at
it
a bar.
in a heel?
It was in a dance heel. So not even
so
like
not
that.
even-
I was
yeah.
on the ground. It was like 20 seconds into my act at a bar I had never performed at before. I was substituting for a friend of mine.
Mhm.
And she's like, yeah, you can dance on the bar, dance on the tabletop. And I walked in and I was like, I'm just going to be safe
Mhm.
and dance on the floor. And I broke my ankle. I broke a whole ankle on both sides. My left ankle had to have surgery, emergency surgery the next day. I've never broken a bone before in my life. So
Wow, you got good insurance. I didn't get surgery the next day. I had to wait like a fucking week.
that bill was intense though.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It was like $60,000 without insurance. But I thank God SAG-AFTRA has good insurance and I was covered.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is nuts. If you don't fucking have insurance,
Oh yeah.
like
Your life is over.
that's like a down payment on big things. I
Yeah.
can't think of a simple I couldn't think of anything. I was like a down payment on something.
Some adult thing.
Something. I don't know.
But yeah, I just did a spin in the middle of the room, kicked my leg up in the air, and just dropped to the ground. And I was like, my brain was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. My first time here. You fucking get up, bitch, get up. So I just like floor work, right? Like, in full class, like, oh, sexy on the floor. So I did a little floor work, kicked my leg up. And sorry if this is TMI for people, but my foot was hanging to the side. So I was like, that's weird. And I pushed it back. And then I stood up again.
Oh my God.
And then I collapsed to the floor and I
think
sat
you were
there.
in shock.
I was confused. I'm like, that's weird. And I just like, let's keep going because this is embarrassing. And I stood up again, fell to the ground again. And I looked at the bartender and I was like, cut the music. Like, cut it. I think something's wrong.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I think you were fully in shock because when I broke
was.
my ankle, I took a tumble down the stairs. And John Milheiser, my old roommate, John Milheiser, famously said, "Did you fall?" as he looked at me on the ground. I have never been angrier at somebody because I was on the floor. My ankle was a U-turn. And he said, "Did you fall?" And I was like, you heard this big body fall down the stairs. You heard the doof, the doof, the doof, the doof, blah. Like you heard it all. Did you fall? I was so mad.
Damn.
And then I was not in pain until I got to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just fully in shock.
Yeah.
I remember being like, my foot is so close to my face. I'm not stretching. And then the paramedics came and I was like making jokes. And at one point they like were like half laughing and John had to be like, she's funny, so you can just laugh.
She's funny. Just in case you didn't know, she's
funny, so you gotta just go with it. And then it took 6 to 7 men to get me out of my home.
Oh no.
And I said, wow, this is fun. I love this.
Weren't any of them good looking?
No,
Oh.
actually, I don't remember.
Okay. Shock.
I was like in a fucking blur.
Yeah.
And they also said they were going to give me fentanyl. They were like, do you know what fentanyl is? And I was like, yes. And they're like, we're going to give that to you. And then they didn't give it to me because I think they thought I was like a drug seeker, but I was like, I could get drugs on my own. I don't have to throw myself down the stairs for drugs. I have several people I can call.
Why would they think that?
Because I'm a Black woman and I think they're like, oh, you nasty little drug seeker.
Damn.
And I was like, wasn't seeking any sort of drugs.
No, they gave me Oxy when I broke my ankle to recover. So I was like, I was pretty terrified to take it. So I took half of one and it didn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't. I still felt pain. It was really weird.
They gave me morphine at the hospital and I had like some sort of allergic reaction. I just got hot and itchy and the pain did not go away.
Oh.
And then my surgeon was like, okay, here's how you take these painkillers. I don't remember which ones I got. He was like, take them for the first week, like as prescribed. And then after a week, only take them to like go to sleep so you're not in pain. But just like remember, you have a rod in your ankle. That hurts. He's like, you're going to be in pain. If there's no pain, you're taking too many. And then I was like,
Wait.
oh.
If there's no pain, you're taking too many.
Yeah, he was like, there's a rod in your ankle. So if you have no pain, you're taking too many of these painkillers.
But you don't want to be in pain.
You kind of have to be in a little bit of pain. He was like, a little bit of discomfort's not going to kill you. You have a rod in your ankle. And I liked that. I said, that makes sense. But then like after a week, I was like, I need my pills. And then I was like, I see how people get addicted to this shit because it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. And then he was like, don't drink on this. And I said, I will have wine. And then I would have a nice glass of wine and swim on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
And by swim, I mean, it really felt like I was swimming at times. It was nice. But I don't recommend breaking. How long were you like out of commission?
I was determined to get back to my life. So I think it was pretty on par. Like they told me, so I didn't feel the pain in the hospital until the doctor came on FaceTime, right? Because it was like COVID times, like hardcore. So on FaceTime, he's like, you'll be out for 6 to 8 months. And the tears were streaming down my face. Not really because the pain so much, because I was just like, just my life, like roller skating, dancing, like what? And that's when I felt all the shock. I also got wheeled in full costume, by the way. I wish someone had video of that. That was
love that.
Great.
My friend Meatball, I believe, broke their hip in full drag. It was at a drag show. I don't know if they went to the hospital in drag. I should text her.
I think I've heard that story.
That's wild. Ooh, you roller skate?
I do. And I didn't. People are like, did you break it roller skating? I'm like, I wish that was
You're
the
like,
story.
Nope, I broke it with a little kitten heel on.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I think is fun.
Trying to take my clothes
That's
off.
the best.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I was better at roller skating. One of these days, I'm gonna get back into it. I'm still scared to get back into it.
Because your ankle?
Yes.
Oh, but it makes you stronger. Like people told me that. They're like, you'll just come back stronger. And I was like, shut up. That's not true. But it is true.
I don't think it's true.
I was roller skating before I was putting on a heel again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because
ankle.
I'm just now comfortable in my like stripper shoes, my pleasers. And I do wear a boot for extra stability.
That's smart.
But at home, I practice in a sandal to try to help the little ankle
get
stronger.
Yeah.
I'm like 4 or 5 years out from breaking it, and it's still, like when it rains, I'm like, my ankle. Oh no. And then sometimes I have to do like extra stretching so it like gets unsticky, which is fucking annoying.
That is. No, I think I broke it October 2021, and then I was back in a dance shoe in early March of 2022. I was determined. I was fucking determined. I was like, I'm not sitting here.
I think I broke mine. Let's see. I think it was November 2020. And I think I was in a boot by February. So walking by February, but like all of December, I was like in a scooter and crutches. It was awful. Ugh.
I had a person I was in a situationship bought me an iWalk. It's like a peg leg.
Oh, that is fun.
It was pretty fun. You like strap it to your knee.
Yes, I was trying to find one of those and I couldn't. So that's why I went with my little knee scooter.
Yeah. They told me to get a scooter and I'm like, no. I was also driving still with like a boot on.
That's, I think, very illegal.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I had like, it was my left, so I don't use my left. I was just like, my right.
Oh, then you're fine. I don't know why I was like, you broke your right. That's the one I broke, and that's illegal.
That would be wild. No, I was determined to not sit around. I sat around for 2 weeks and did nothing. And I'm like, no, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to shower. I'm going to get off the couch. So I think that like mentality helped me probably heal a bit.
You did much better than me. Wait, I did that to myself. This is nuts. So my bathroom is upstairs, but I do have a bathroom downstairs, and I should have put the shower chair downstairs. Instead, to shower, I would drag my body up the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, just like struggling and then like pull myself onto like my shower chair. Why didn't I shower downstairs?
Listen, I did the exact same thing. I had a shower chair too. I actually also had what I call a foot condom from Amazon. Have you seen that?
Interesting.
It's like a suction cup that goes around your leg and you pull it over your boot and it goes under your kneecap and it kind of suctions there. It's like a giant like leg condom.
I wish I had that. I did this all wrong.
I mean, I
would
had
just
a
like
trash
hold
bag.
it over the tub. Or,
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh,
It's
maybe I
fine.
did the trash bag. Maybe that's what I did. I don't remember.
a trash bag. You tape it up, and then I was like, there has to be something on Amazon.
And then Amazon came on through.
Yep, they did.
Well, we have reached the end. Do you have any advice for single people out there who might be listening or watching?
Ooh, damn. I've kind of given up hope.
You know what? Okay.
Don't give up everybody else.
No, but I think it's okay to give up for a little bit. There has been periods of my life where I'm like, I give up. I don't know. I simply don't know. This is not for me. This is bad.
No one's approaching. I'm like, anyone, you want to come forth and put effort in? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay.
No, thank you. I simply don't want
Let me
it.
carry on with my life then.
Okay. I think that's good advice. Give up.
No, don't give up.
If that's what you're feeling in the moment, give up.
Take a break, maybe.
Take a break.
Take a break.
No, give up. Give the fuck up. And then take your time and come back. Well, do you have anything that you want to promote?
I have a Brown Sugar Burlesque, which is like an all-black burlesque review that I do with a co-producer, Mariah. We're hoping to come back. We need sponsors. Anyone out there? And then my Instagram. I'm traveling to Europe in October for like a mini tour, so I won't be here. I just have shows all over the place. If people have money, I will come and take my
I love
clothes
that.
off.
Did you hear? Overseas. So if you're in Ireland and like saying the N-word, there's a show for you to go to.
Don't
Just
come.
kidding. Would you date me?
Yes, 100%. We'd have the best time.
Thank
With
you.
our matching ankles. No, our opposite ankles.
Our opposite ankles. So if we combine them, nobody can walk good. Well, if you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you can like it, you can rate it, you can subscribe, you can give me 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. If you write me something nasty to whywontyoudatemepodcast@gmail.com, I will read it. Send them in, please. I don't know if we're running low. Mars hasn't told me. We are running low.
No, get them in.
Please send them in. This lovely person writes, let's have a romantic date night in my basement sex dungeon.
Oh.
I'll strap you into a harness that lets you bounce like a human shake weight. This is fun. While I eat you out with goggles on? Well, come on.
Why the
Just for the
goggles?
splash zone. I'm not that juicy. You'll come so hard, you'll knock over my taxidermy collection. Oh, you a freak. We'll call it love from someone anonymous. Thank you, anonymous. That was nice. Bye-bye.
Yay!
That was a HeadGum podcast.